Hi, I'm Luis Reyes, aka Luigi Boy 5, reporting for JMOC 5 News on Channel 4. This year we learned lots of things, both inside and outside the classroom. We are delighted to bring you breaking news about our 4 content areas, a report from the soccer field as well as some other areas in our lives.
Excuse me, Luis, you're live.
In math class, our favorite unit to study was slope and intercept. During this unit, we learned a lot of cool things. The formula of slope is y equal mx plus b, which defines a line. M is the slope of the line, and b is where it crosses the y-axis or y-intercept. We learned that you use slope. Oh, my bad, guys. Thank you for that. We learned that you use slope-intercept form to solve for x, y, m, and b. We also learned about translation, which is a point on a graph, the same distance and direction. Slope can also be used in real life in many ways. For example, slope is used to construct a wheelchair ramp, roads, and stairs. Slope is a way of describing the steepness of an object. Oh, it's a little wet. It's okay. Maintenance! Alright. Thank you. Do you mind if you throw this away from me too?
Oh,
I'm pretty you're gonna get extra money.
thank you.
Alright, sorry for that. Tuning back into JMOC 5 News, we have here we bring you here Marcelo Torres. Marcelo, why don't you tell them something interesting you learned in reading class?
Thank you, Luis. In reading class, an interesting thing that we have studied was crossing the wire. In the book, the main character, Victor, got caught trying to cross the border in Arizona. Victor didn't have the $1,500 to pay the coyote. A coyote takes money to pay Mexican officials to smuggle people across the border. One of the reasons Victor tried to cross was because American farmers receive subsidies from the government and they are able to sell their corn cheaper. Victor was a corn farmer and no one was buying his expensive corn, and that forced him to look for a new way to make money. While some people are crossing the border for a new job that pays better, Trump wants to build a wall to stop Mexicans crossing illegally, even if they're struggling. And now I'm gonna show you guys the border. So this is the border patrol. Arizona border patrol goes back and forth, checking to make sure no one crosses the border. So people like this, oh my God, border patrol is just crossing right there. Why are they not doing anything? Oh my God.
They're running.
Oh my God,
They're running. Border patrol.
He lost his hat. This is Marcelo Torres signing out.
Alright, so how do people cross the border?
Well, usually they just jump the fence like regular people, but my job is to keep...
What is he doing?
Look, I gotta catch that guy.
Go!
My dog! Get him! I'm here by the border, as you could tell, with my 2 favorite dogs. They're the best. Spotty and
what is he doing?
Oh, he's not supposed to be jumping. Go get her! Go get her! Go! I got the drug! Get him!
Sorry about that, guys. That was a tornado drill. Well, anyways, here we have Mr. Sanchez here going to explain some Bill Nye the Science Guy stuff, explain some very interesting things we learned in science. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
In science, we learned about space and how it all started. We learned how our galaxy began and what happened, and how we have planets and stars. I learned that it rained for millions of years on Earth because in space it was full of steam. We also learned how stars had gas in them. In science, we learned how things formed. They got formed by dust that the moons and stars were made from. We also learned that Earth has a moon because an asteroid crashed into Earth and also made the Earth tilt. An asteroid then stayed along because gravity from Earth pulls it so it doesn't go far. The Big Bang was made from everything in space. Made everything in space.
I'm here by the border, as you could tell, with my 2 favorite dogs. They're the best. Spotty and
what is he doing?
Oh, he's not supposed to be jumping. Go get her! Go get her! Go! I got the drug! Get him!
Thank you, Sanchez. Now we have here Christian Alonso Perez for Humanities.
In this class we call Humanities, we learned about the Colorado Gold Rush. During this unit, we learned historical events about Colorado. For one, we learned how George A. Jackson discovered gold in Idaho Spring, which started all this commotion. The gold rush started in 1859 and ended in 1869. They called the prospector miners the 59ers because the gold rush started in 1859. Plus, the gold rush lasted about 10 years. Back in the day, it was very dangerous because there was no laws. This is what you call lawlessness, where there is no laws applied. There were many ways to get to Colorado. It takes 1 to 2 months starting from the East Coast or Mississippi River. One of the dumbest ways was a windsill, which was a sail on a wagon which was supposed to take you there with the wind, but the winds blew east, so it was very tough for them. They produced 75,000 pounds of gold in those 10 years. Nowadays, that many pounds can get you $1,485,480,000. In the end, that was a great moment for history. That was a great moment of history for Colorado. Sure, it's not the same as California or Gold Rush, but that's another story. Now back to you, Luis.
Hi guys, I'm back. You might already be tired of seeing my face, but it's okay. Well, anyways, I'm going to teach you some soccer moves and a couple life lessons.
Where you going?
Luis.
I'm sorry guys. So the move I want to teach you guys is the what I call it is the flick. Well, so first you want to do this, and after you do that, you want to turn around and hit with this foot, alright? So here it is in fast motion. So down. Just remember, you could go through them. Just remember, all you boys out there, if you're looking for a girl, make sure she's plays soccer because she's probably a keeper. And soccer is not just a game; it's a way of life.
Don't get it in over your head. The work is simple.